Welcome again to Beyond Control here on Punchin Pat TV. I'm Al Snow. Thank you for joining us once again tonight. I'm going to walk down the street here in lovely Miami. It'll be my last night in this wonderful city. I'm going to join Punchin Pat for dinner right now down at Mango's, so why don't all of you just come along with me?
Did you hear that? Everyone's got something to offer when it comes to their bike, because bikes make you your individual person. So I don't like when people ride the same bikes because we're all different. So if you look at a bike like this, you think to yourself, now this guy's ready to ride. You know what I'm saying? It kind of tells you something about a person's personality. If you look at that bike, to me it's more of a chill classic dude, you know? That's a Fonzie type, you know? Jeans and a fucking leather jacket. This dude right here is Miami Ink all the way. Al, what is your opinion on the bikes?
I love the front end. I think it might be a Redneck Engineering front end. It's got a Patrick Racing motor, one of the best motors for a motorcycle you can ever get. It's a Patrick Racing motor. My friend Ron Starr runs Von Dutch Custom Cycles. They've put nothing but Patrick Racing motors in there. I think it's a 124. A ton of horsepower, a ton of torque. That'll thing will shred asphalt and move down the street like a raped ass ape. I love the Springer front end. I got a Springer on my chopper. Kind of gives you that old-time classic feel, and then it looks like it's a rigid on the back end. I don't want a rigid. Every time you hit a bump, drives it right up my ass and in my spine. Don't need that. I'd rather be a pussy and ride with an air ride.
There you go.
Got yourself a 300 back tire. I don't know who builds that. Sweet-looking bike though. Nice Harley, nice Road King. Take that out and cruise for hours. Thing is, big misconception, you can cruise for hours on the chopper too. If they build it right, they set up the dynamics, lay the handlebars back, put the seat right, you can ride that thing just as long. If your girlfriend, you'd have to get yourself a lick 'em and stick 'em seat. My wife calls that the lose your girlfriend seat because she's afraid it'll slip off the back fender. Maybe one of these days she gets on my nerves enough, I'll do that. Just let her slide right the fuck off. Just kidding, honey. Thank you to all of you for joining us on PunchinPatTV.com. Be aware that you're on the ground floor with us. We're at the very beginning. We're kind of like going through a birthing phase. You know, like shitting a 10-pound pumpkin. You know, it's really painful, but once it comes out, you're so relieved. It's beautiful. It's like having to pee really bad, and then when you finally go, you drop your head against the wall as you're leaning against the urinal. You let that bladder loose, nothing but pure relief. Because once we get it up and running, you guys are going to love being with us. I know it's kind of choppy and chaotic and a mess right now. Don't worry, once we clean up the afterbirth, we cut the umbilical cord, you'll like what you got. Standing outside of Mango's right now, we're about to go inside and get something to eat. It's a lovely, hot, sultry night. You can see all the beautiful people out here in South Beach. It's a beautiful countryside, beautiful people. Beautiful crew. We got Nick, we got Andrew, we got Ricky. Ricky a little hot. Not hot like, you know, hot like temperature-wise. Ricky hot under the collar, but that's okay. We'll work with Rick. We'll try and get him calmed down. Right, Rick?
Thank you.
Ladies, now, when you first walk up to Mango's, this is what you see. You understand? This is why Mango's is so famous. Because on one hand, you look to the right and you see all the people out there in the world. And then on the next hand, you see this. Let's go inside. Woo!
much for joining us on PunchinPatTV.com. Please stay tuned. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. Keep showing up. There'll be new features, there'll be new segments, and every week we'll be going live and we'll advertise, we'll let you know ahead of time when we're going to go live so that you can join us in whatever possible location. Who knows where it could be, because we could possibly go to all four corners of the earth, because this TV show is called Beyond Control, and that's exactly what it is. It is beyond control. You never know where we're going to go, what we're going to do, or what Punchin' Pat's going to do, or what Gano's going to do. I myself, I find a corner and just watch the festivities. I like to instigate stuff and then sit back and watch the entertainment, not actually do it myself, you know what I mean? So, if you have comments, please, by all means, send them in. Love us, hate us, don't care either way. No matter what it is, if you have an opinion, state it. Stand up for your right to communicate. Get on your keyboard, type it out. Put it in that old QWERTY keyboard there, use your fingers. Even Helen Keller could do that. So you can too. Type in your comments. Hey, if you don't like Punchin' Pat, tell him he sucks ass. You love Gano, tell him. Tell him that you'd love to have a homosexual affair with Gano. He'd be thrilled. Okay? I myself don't swing that way. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I personally say let the gays marry. Why not let them lose half their fucking money too? And go without sex. It works for the rest of us.
1 minute on tape, Adam.
All right. So, again, thank you very much for joining us on PunchinPatTV.com. On Beyond Control, make sure you show up here every week. Remember, we're just getting this off the ground. We're going through the labor pains, and thank you for going through them with us. Make sure you tune back in, because you never know what we're going to do, where we're going to be, or where we're going to go. See you from Miami.